Welcome back to the channel, folks. I've got Defend 666 back again from the EU side with Kaga, Florida, Hampshire, Congo Bolognese, Asturias, Atlanta, and a Z31. Really good ship lineup. And Kaga on a home turf match. And he is, well, he's going to go do the, I guess what we call the funny, I think. We'll see. And you see, Hampshire only has armor-piercing shells. Does get hydro, it gets def AA, it gets charges of spotter plane, but it doesn't get a heal. And he only gets 41,000 HP, which isn't a lot of HP.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
It's a nice 5k hit on it. Not bad. I think his goal is to get those DDs turning so they start laying their smoke screen. He needs that smoke screen if he's going to go out there. Secondaries, pick it up. Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay, they've laid their smoke. You can use that smoke. There was a slight lag there for the Kaga, because I saw the planes like stop and then they started. Florida is not going north to deal with the BBs or the cruisers, so there is that issue we have going. What's torp range on these? 10 kilometers. Don't know what his smoke fire infinity is on the Hampshire though. He does pick up the Indianapolis, which is a 55k. Now remember, this is not an easy strat to pull off. This is a very difficult strat. It's not easy. You have to manage that smoke screen, and the smoke is going away. So he has to worry about that. He does pick up the New Mexico. I think he put torps out on the Wyoming. He's gonna have, he needs 30 seconds to launch those second set on that New York. The good news about the Hampshire is that the Citadel is in the back of the ship. So even if they overpin his bow, the odds of him hitting the Citadel is low. The Z picks up the New York. Looks like the torps missed. I don't know how. Yep, bounces those shells. Gets a nice 10k salvo there. He's up to 120k. Oh, it's so close. Can you? Nope. Atlanta picks it up. Is the Lance going to go down? If that Lance goes down, those Omahas are spawning. And he's waiting for him, for sure. Oh yeah, he's waiting for those guys. He's waiting. There goes the Atlanta. So we should be seeing some Omahas pop up. Now remember, he doesn't get any heals, so he has to get the Citadel shots.
The ship is on fire.
Otherwise, they're just going to wear down his health. He does get those torps on it, so nice. There goes one of them. There's armor piercing to the side. Kaga gets a beautiful strike on it, though. Oh, 26k. 26k.
Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, there was a lag there. That was a lag. That's probably on his side. But he does manage to get both of them, despite the lag. Although you do see that he lost a chunk of health. So there is a slight lag going on his side, so we might see some lagging. But he still survived. $208K.
An enemy aircraft carrier was spotted in the combat area. Destroy her.
It is the first time, though, I've seen that being pulled off in a Cheshire. Or not Cheshire, but Hampshire. Despite a lag like that. Like, you guys saw that, I saw that. That's pretty good, you know, lag. And we've all had those lags happen. Those equal, that is the difference between death and living.
Warship commanders, transport aircraft have arrived. Proceed to evacuation. Protect the aerodrome until embarkation is finished and the transport aircraft leave base Rohan. Provide gunfire support for attack aircraft.
Z-31 goes down. He was caught in a tight spot between the DDs and the Pensacola and the Omaha. That was unfortunate. So the third wave will be on the 1 line with all the big boys. Second wave is going to be on the 10 line, and he looks like he is going to finish off this line or attack. So we still got a CV out there, and we've still got Whiskey out there. We don't know where Whiskey's going to spawn though.
Attention.
Okay, now we're going to see Whiskey. Oh, he gets Whiskey right in front of him, so he gets great DD damage though.
The ship is on fire.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Picks up Whiskey 2. He has torps out on Whiskey 3. Nine solid pins for 12K. Lanza picks up Whiskey 3, unfortunately.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Problem solved, sir.
Hampshire is definitely not a bad boat if you can work with that speed. The speed is what I've heard a lot of people, you know, say about, but it's not that bad from what I'm seeing. Oh, they did kill the CV. Okay. So he is going to take out the Dallas, the Farragut, and the Sims. And he'll be in position to attack the third wave. It's gutsy, but I think he can do it. Oh, that Farragut for like no HP.
Torpedoes, get ahead.
Enemy destroyer founder.
There's the torps.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
So we're at 286K and 11 kills with the natural selection. At this rate, we're seeing a major contribution in his future.
The ship is on fire.
The island's covering him from those ships. Let's see what happens. He did say on his when he sent this to me on Discord, he says he does do a beaching. And I'm assuming this was the beaching. Let me see what his exact words were. His exact words were, me beaching like a whale on a beach. And that lag we were talking about, he said his monitor went black for 5 seconds. So he lose like 20 HP, 20k HP. That's what we did see. So he had some issues, technical issues.
Awaiting instructions.
So he had some technical difficulties. That Missouri will drive into those torps. I just don't know if anything else. Aiming for it's one thing. Taking the torps is another thing. Remember, all those ships out there can kill him. He does have priority target on. And we know 2 of them are shooting him. Fortunately, the DD-HP shells are just breaking. They're not doing damage. And he does clear that island, barely. Wichita takes the torps.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
That puts him at 351. Okay. Even though we know he aimed for the Missouri. The way it works is that everything else seems to take the shell torps before the Missouri actually takes the shells. Which never has really made sense. It's the way I think they drive in formation that just get hit by it. That's just literally how it works. All four of those guys are aiming at him, even the Missouri.
Problem solved, sir.
And remember, the Citadel's in the back. Missouri will punch through that armor. And he's definitely beached like a whale. That's for sure. I think the Missouri actually beached too. Yeah, Missouri actually beached. There's its back deck. There's the front two. Oh, so close. You did see he did bounce some shells though. Hypothetically, he could drop torps and just hope it drives into him. But from what we're seeing, the Missouri is just going in reverse. He needs to just drive a little bit further, and then he's out of detection range. And then he can live. Oh, he lived! With only 5,000 HP and just a shy of 400k. So, despite all the technical difficulties he had in this match, we can look at the end screen. Over 1.5 million credits, over 10,000 free XP, natural selection, assistant, C-star, and major contribution. 13 kills, 392k, 2343 base XP. He outdoes any of his team by over 1,000. Solid, hard carry. As you can see, when he did have that blackout, you can see that the Marbleheads and the Omahas ripped his health apart real quickly. Like, it was a slight, like you said, 5-second delay that we saw was what caused his HP to just vanish. If he hadn't had that technical difficulty, we more than likely could have saw him crack over 400k. But he did a phenomenal job of working with all of the stuff that happened to him in this match. He worked with it, and he just did phenomenal. I can't critique this at all. I can't come up with anything He did everything like textbook. 70,000 spotting damage. Mostly on the battleships and some of the Omahas. Final score and credits. Still over $1.5 million made. Blue booster. Was he running a red booster? Yep, red booster on the free XP. Really beautiful free XP on there. And an 800 booster on a 21-point captain. So 37,000 elite commander XP. Beautiful game. Beautiful game despite your technical difficulties. Defend. You did a phenomenal job. Beautiful job. I can't come up with any critique for this video. There's nothing wrong with it. It was absolutely textbook in my opinion. So great game.